G'day, mates. How are we all doing today? I reckon it's time for a little adventure, a bit of a breather from the everyday hustle and bustle. Forget the traffic lights, forget the long queues, and just for a moment, let's take to the sky. Imagine we're floating, soaring gently on a warm breeze high above the Queensland coast. Down below, a magical place is waking up to the morning sun. This is Mackay, a hidden gem nestled right where the Tropic of Capricorn gives the land a big, warm hug. From up here, the world looks different. It's calmer, it's quieter. It's a beautiful mosaic of deep blues and vibrant greens, all waiting for us to explore. So buckle up, get comfy, and let's begin our journey. Look down. See how the light catches the world below? It's like a giant painting just for us. The sun is just starting its climb, and it's turning the edges of the clouds a soft peachy pink. The air up here is clean and crisp, carrying the faint sweet scent of sugarcane and the salty tang of the ocean. Mackay isn't a place that shouts for your attention. It's a place that whispers, inviting you to slow down and listen. It's a city that lives in harmony with the nature surrounding it, a perfect blend of country charm and coastal beauty. This is our private viewing deck, our special window into the heart of regional Queensland. From this incredible vantage point, you start to see the patterns of life. Now let's drift a little closer to the edge where the land meets the great big blue. Look at that coastline. It stretches for miles and miles in either direction, a perfect unbroken line of gold and white sand. It's like nature took a giant paintbrush and swept a beautiful curve along the continent's edge. The Coral Sea, a part of the mighty Pacific Ocean, is a brilliant shade of sapphire today. It's so clear you can see the darker patches where reefs and rocks lie just beneath the surface, teeming with life. The water is calm, almost like glass, with gentle ripples spreading out from the shore. The waves are rolling in slowly, one after another, in a patient, endless procession. They look like lines of white lace spreading over the sand before pulling back with a gentle sigh. Little estuaries and inlets carve their way into the mainland, creating secret waterways where mangroves stand on their stilt-like roots. These areas are vital nurseries for fish and crabs, hidden worlds tucked away from sight. See those rocky headlands that jut out into the water. They stand like ancient guardians, watching over the sandy bays nestled between them. Over centuries, the wind and waves have sculpted them into incredible shapes. Following the coast is like reading a book. Every bay, every cliff, and every river mouth is a new chapter in Mackay's natural history. The sheer beauty of it is almost overwhelming, a perfect picture of coastal paradise. And from up here, we get to see it in its purest form, untouched and magnificent. Let's dip a little lower now, shall we? Let's get a closer look at those incredible beaches. They are the jewels in Mackay's coastal crown. Look at Harbour Beach, a long, wide expanse of pale gold sand that seems to stretch on for an eternity. Even from up here, you can see the fine, soft texture of the sand, sculpted by the wind into gentle dunes. A few early morning walkers are strolling along the water's edge, their footprints tiny marks that will be washed away by the next high tide. The beach is a blank canvas, ready for a new day of sunshine and laughter. The water here is a stunning turquoise, so inviting you'll wish you could just dive right in. Now let's glide over to Lambert's Beach, another local favorite. This one feels a little more rugged, a bit more wild. The waves here seem to have a little more energy, crashing onto the shore with a gentle roar. There's a lookout point on the headland, a tiny speck from our perspective, where people gather to watch for whales during the migration season. Imagine seeing one of those gentle giants breaching from the water. From the air, you can see the patterns the receding tide leaves on the sand, like intricate works of art that last only for a few hours. Little pools of water, called tidal flats, shimmer like scattered mirrors in the morning light. The colors are so pure. The gold of the sand, the deep blue of the sea, the white of the surf, and the green of the coastal vegetation that holds the dunes in place. It's a simple palette, but it creates the most stunning masterpiece. Now let's turn our gaze inland, away from the coast. What do you see? A vast, incredible patchwork of green. It stretches all the way to the hazy blue mountains in the distance. This, my friends, is the heart of Mackay's identity, the sugarcane fields. From our sky-high view, they look like a giant green blanket tucked neatly around the city. The fields are laid out in perfect, orderly rows, creating geometric patterns that are strangely satisfying to look at. Different shades of green show which fields are newly planted and which are tall and ready for harvest. For more than 150 years, sugar has been the lifeblood of this region. Mackay is often called the sugar capital of Australia, and from up here, it's easy to see why. You can see the narrow-gauge railway lines like tiny threads weaving through the fields. These are the cane trains, little workhorses that haul the harvested cane to the mills. During the crushing season, from about June to November, you might even see a plume of white steam rising from one of the sugar mills, a sign that the sweet harvest is being processed. Dotted amongst the fields are charming farmhouses with their iconic red tin roofs surrounded by mango trees and tropical gardens. These are the homes of the farmers who work the land, families who have been growing cane for generations. This sea of green is more than just a crop, it's a habitat. Water channels and creeks which irrigate the fields are lined with trees and provide a home for frogs, turtles, and other wildlife. It's the sweet, green heart of Mackay. All right, let's guide our gentle flight towards the center of it all, the city of Mackay itself. From our position in the sky, the city looks like a neat and tidy collection of buildings, nestled between the Pioneer River and the cane fields. It's not a sprawling, chaotic metropolis. It has a friendly, organized feel to it. You can clearly see the grid layout of the main streets, a classic design for a well-planned town. The central business district is a cluster of taller buildings, but nothing that scrapes the sky. It's a city built on a human scale, a place where you can still feel connected to your surroundings. But what really stands out is the collection of Art Deco buildings. In the 1920s and 30s, Mackay embraced this modern, stylish design, and many examples still stand today. The city is alive, but it's a calm kind of alive. You can see cars moving along the streets like tiny colored beetles, but there are no traffic jams. People are walking along the footpaths, dots of color moving between the shops and cafes. There are green spaces dotted throughout the city, like the beautiful Queen's Park and the Blue Water Lagoon. A series of swimming pools near the river shimmers a brilliant blue, a popular spot for cooling off on a warm day. From this height, you can truly appreciate how Mackay is a city connected to nature. The river is on one side, the ocean is a stone's throw away, and the green cane fields wrap around it like a protective embrace. It's a place where you can work in an office in the morning and be fishing on the river or walking on the beach in the afternoon. This unique balance is the secret to Mackay's charm. Now let's turn our attention to that magnificent ribbon of blue and brown that winds its way through the entire landscape. This is the mighty Pioneer River, the lifeblood of Mackay. From our aerial perspective, we can trace its journey from the mountains in the west all the way to its wide mouth at the Coral Sea. It snakes and curves through the countryside, a serpentine artery carrying water and life. The color of the river changes as it flows. In some places, it's a deep, mysterious blue, while in others, especially after rain, it can be a muddy brown, rich with sediment from the fertile lands it passes through. Its banks are lined with lush vegetation, a corridor of green that provides a vital habitat for wildlife. The river is the reason Mackay exists in the first place. As we fly over the city section of the river, you can see the bridges that connect the north and south sides of Mackay, like stitches holding the community together. You can also see the lovely Blue Water Trail, a walking and cycling path that follows the river's edge. People use the river for everything from rowing and fishing to simply sitting on a bench and watching the water flow by. Let's follow the river as it flows out towards the ocean. The river mouth is a fascinating place where fresh water and salt water meet. It's a wide, sprawling delta with shifting sandbanks and small mangrove-lined islands. This area, known as an estuary, is incredibly rich in nutrients and is a crucial breeding ground for countless species of fish, prawns, and crabs. The water here is a swirling mix of colors, a visual representation of this powerful union. Looking down at the Pioneer River, you get a sense of its power and its importance. It has carved the landscape over millennia, nourished the soil that grows the sugar cane, and provided a focal point for the city that bears its name. The river is more than just a body of water. It's the heart of the region, a source of life, recreation, and history, all flowing gently towards the sea. Let's steer our journey north of the city now, towards a place that is truly special. This is Cape Hillsborough National Park. From the sky, it's a breathtaking sight. Here, the ancient emerald green rainforest tumbles down the hillsides and stretches all the way to the edge of the sea. It's one of the few places on the planet where two World Heritage listed wonders, the rainforest and the Great Barrier Reef, practically shake hands. The landscape is dramatic and volcanic, with huge, rugged rock formations rising out of the turquoise water. The colors are intense, the deep green of the forest, the rich red of the volcanic rock, and the brilliant blue of the ocean. As we soar over the cape, you can see walking tracks winding through the dense forest like secret paths. These trails lead to hidden lookouts and secluded beaches, offering incredible views of the coastline and the islands offshore. The rainforest here is home to a huge variety of plants and animals, a symphony of life that has been playing for thousands of years. You might not see them from up here, but you can imagine the colorful birds, the curious butterflies, and the unique mammals that call this forest home. It's a pocket of pristine wilderness, carefully preserved for everyone to enjoy. Now, look down at the main beach, Casuarina Beach. This is the scene that has made Cape Hillsborough famous around the world. Every morning at sunrise, a mob of agile wallabies and eastern grey kangaroos comes down to the water's edge to feed on the mangrove seed pods. From our vantage point, they look like tiny brown specks hopping along the sand against the backdrop of the rising sun. It's a truly magical, uniquely Australian spectacle. This place feels ancient and powerful. The distinctive shape of the cape with its rocky headland has been a landmark for sailors and traditional owners for centuries. The Yuwibara people have a deep spiritual connection to this land. Flying over Cape Hillsborough, you feel a sense of reverence and wonder. It's a powerful reminder of the raw, untamed beauty that still exists in the world, a perfect harmony of forest, rock, and sea. Our incredible journey through the sky is slowly coming to an end. Let's begin our gentle descent, drifting back towards the earth. But let's keep the memory of this vast, beautiful landscape fresh in our minds. As we glide lower, the patterns we saw from high above resolve into finer details. The individual leaves on the cane stalks, the ripples on the river's surface, the friendly faces of the Art Deco buildings. We've seen Mackay from a perspective that few get to experience, and it has revealed its true character to us. It's a place of stunning contrasts and beautiful harmony, a place where a hard-working agricultural heart beats right next to a relaxed coastal soul. What we've witnessed is a place that hasn't lost its connection to the natural world. The city, the farms, and the wild places all seem to flow into one another seamlessly. The Pioneer River isn't just a boundary, it's a central feature that everyone shares. The beaches aren't just for tourists, they are the community's backyard. The cane fields aren't just an industry, they are the landscape that defines the region's identity. This deep, interwoven relationship between people and place is what gives Mackay its special, peaceful feeling. It's a community that understands and respects its environment, and that respect is reflected in the beauty we've seen today. Think back on our flight. We soared over the endless blue of the coral sea, we traced the golden curves of the beaches, and we drifted over the deep green ocean of sugarcane. We followed the winding path of the river, explored the city's charming heart, and marveled at the wild magic of Cape Hillsborough. Each part of the journey revealed another layer of Mackay's quiet beauty. It's not a loud or flashy place. Its charm is subtle, gentle, and deep. It's in the sunrise over the beach, the rustle of wind in the cane, and the slow, steady flow of the river. So as we touch down, let's carry a little piece of that peace with us. Mackay is a reminder that in this big, busy world, there are still places where you can slow down, breathe, and just be. It's a testament to the enduring beauty of Australia's regional heartlands. Whether you're dreaming of your next adventure or just needed a few moments of calm in your day, I hope this journey through the skies has left you feeling relaxed, inspired, and with a new appreciation for the quiet wonders of Mackay. Thanks for flying with me, mates. Until next time.